The year is over, and this channel almost is also. Let's be honest. If you are watching this, you like video games. Or lists. Some people just really like lists. I love video games. Sometimes more than I love Zathura, A Space Adventure. But finding new ones to play has always been difficult. Especially nowadays, with dozens of new, unique, creative, boundary-shattering, outstanding 10 out of 10 games coming out every day, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Oh wait, no, sorry, I mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But I've decided to show off what I've decided are the best games of all time that I started playing last year. And, since I am never wrong, these are all good games. Starting with some of the better titles, and only getting better. Just to clarify, these are not games that released last year. Just a list of some of the best games that I played for the first time last year. So, let me go over some of them. I cannot mention the classic games I played this year without mentioning Half-Life. The old grandma, standing in the corner of this list, telling everyone how great things were, when most games did not know how to be the slightest bit enjoyable. As many of you should know, it has been over 25 years since Half-Life's initial release all the way back in 1998. And, in all honesty, this game was revolutionary for its time, being one of the first-person shooters to prioritize the story over the gameplay. But that is to say that the gameplay isn't bad. Far from it. The gameplay is full of twists, turns, and headcrabs, and pits, and death. Lots of death. Well, this game has seen better days, with modern games doing a much better job of explaining what the player needs to do, and not leaving the player without a clue of where to go. Something that would have probably made this game a lot more fun to play than it is. Especially more fun than me sitting in a room alone talking about video games. Half-Life is still a good game for people who want a challenge. I just think I prefer my games with a little less jump scares. Another classic game I played for the first time this year was the point-and-click adventure game Myst. This game is cool, especially when you consider the advanced caveman stones that were required to play at the time. But the game is not easy. Games nowadays start with crazy cutscenes, lots of lore, and a lengthy tutorial. But Myst starts with silence. And a monologue. The game takes place throughout the different Myst ages, having to collect things to beat the game. Point-and-click games are best played with as little information as possible, and with someone or the internet to help you, which is exactly what I did. I had the internet. If you are not interested in playing Myst, you can watch my intense, crazy, eye-catching video about it on my channel that will make you hit the subscribe button to boost my micro-ego. While I do not think this game is for everyone, if you like a challenge, and if you like challenging flashback inducing puzzles, you may also enjoy Myst, or psychological torture. Both give you the same thing. No, but I actually did enjoy this game. After the success of Lethal Company, it was pretty obvious that other games would come out that follow the same exact formula. But no other game did that as well as Content Warning. We've all dreamed of being a successful YouTuber and vlogging our daily lives as we dive deep underground into a grayscale creepy facility and encounter spooky monsters that try to kill us and then upload that online for people to laugh as one of our friends gets mauled. I know we've all dreamed of that, and now it is possible. Learning the mechanics of the game is extremely fun and engaging, as you buy new equipment and gear to improve your video's performance. Content Warning is a hilarious game and does a great job of doing something new with the gameplay formula that Lethal Company popularized. While this may not be a game with a ton of depth, do you get it? It was still an enjoyable experience to play, and oh no! I am typically not a fan of horror games, but Indigo Park was a great start of a game. Well, it is currently just your standard mascot horror game. It laid the foundation for a much bigger and better game in the future. And the game has a cute little mascot named Rambly Raccoon that I'm sure has no ill intent on his silly little TV monitor brain, and is an example of anyone being able to make a game with enough effort. I look forward to see what Mason has in the works in the future. In previous years, I would not have been one to play any Roblox games. I mean, children are vicious. And as I have said many times before, I hate scary things. However, my fear of Roblox changed this year. And one game was mostly responsible for that. While most other Roblox games are bad and have little to make them fun, Pressure was a big exception. Taking heavy inspiration from another Roblox game, Doors, Pressure takes place deep under the ocean in the Hadal Black Site after an incident made the entities go free. You, a prisoner, have been tasked with the retrieval of the facility's power crystal. If you could not tell from this description, this game is full of lore and is a lot of fun to play, especially with a group of friends. Sadly, all of my friends are still back at door 50. This and a few other games got me to go back to Roblox and re-experience what the platform has to offer. Yeah, I regret that. As I was scrolling through the Steam page one day, I found a game that came out that day titled Cato, and I decided to take a gamble and buy it. Do you think Steam accepts pictures of cats to buy games? Oh, never mind. This game is a puzzle platformer where you control both a cat and a slice of toast. When the cat and the toast are together, you can perform unlimited jumps in the air. I can confirm that toast always lands buttered down, and cats always land feet first. When separated, the cat can walk as normal, but not jump, which I would argue is the exact opposite of a normal cat. The toast, on the other hand, can be thrown onto walls to stick on them. I also constantly get my toast stuck on the ceiling. For such a simple game, it gave me a lot of challenges, all of which I enjoyed. It was a short game, but it was still a really fun game, and well worth it. This year, a remaster of Sonic Generations was released. But, I mean, who cares about Sonic, am I right? Everyone was there for the brand new Shadow Story that was included in the game. Personally, I was expecting it to be like additions to other games, like my videos, lacking any substance or anything to make it special. But as time went by, I knew it was going to be the cat big. The Shadow Story was way past cool and had a bunch of new levels with new gimmicks and great level design. What is this? Sonic shouldn't be good. There has not been a Sonic game as good as Shadow Generations since, well, Sonic Generations. And it is a glimmer of hope for the future of all Sonic games. I played Ultra Kill for the first time this year, and it was pretty, enjoyable. Ultra Kill is a fast-paced, skill-based first-person shooter where blood is fuel and I am full of enjoyment. In Ultra Kill, you navigate through the layers of hell, killing everything and everyone that stands in your way. This game is full of a ton of mechanics and weapons that are all fun to play with, and levels that are fun to play in. This game makes violence look fun. The game is still in early access, but 7 of the 9 layers are out, which is still enough content for me to have gotten well over 50 hours in, which is crazy, because I did not play that much. Honestly, only one game hooked me quicker than Ultra Kill, and that was gambling. If you enjoy fast-paced gameplay, then you will enjoy Ultra Kill. For those of you who do not know about this game, you are really missing out. I went into this game completely blind, and I do not regret it. To be honest, the less you know about it, the better. So, I recommend you go ahead and play it. To explain more about it without spoiling anything, you get to explore a solar system in a spaceship, running into the sun, completing puzzles, running into the sun, and learning about what has happened slowly until you learn enough to beat the game. And running into the sun. It is full of challenging puzzles, but also simple enough for anyone to complete. It has a good story without much dialogue, which makes it cool. I loved playing this game, and if you have not played it, then go play it. No, seriously, go play it right now. I have talked about loving rhythm games quite a bit, even earlier in this video, but this game really captures why. Vivid Stasis is an incredible 4-key rhythm game that honestly really surprised me. While the gameplay is pretty standard for what it is, it includes an amazing story that made me fall in love with the game. Honestly, I've been considering making an entire video just about this game, but with the game's final story chapter just around the corner, I'm gonna wait until it is a fully complete game until I talk about it. Well, I doubt anyone is going to listen to me and actually play it. I promise this game will blow you away. And did I mention it's free? So I completely recommend it. This year was an amazing year for video games, with a lot of great games. I'm aware how many other great games came out this year that I have not had the chance to play, but that doesn't mean I will never play them. Unless it is Tor, then I probably won't. Well, this year had its fair share of difficulties. Not videos. It was full of great memories. And hopefully, next year will yield even more incredible games. Not you. Please let me know any games that you enjoyed this year, and some that I missed the chance to play this year. Well, thank you for watching, and have a great 2025.